For 10 long years, the Greeks laid siege to the walls of Troy and failed. But the war's end did not come from a spear or a sword. It came from an idea. The Trojan War was a clash of kings and heroes, fueled by honor, vengeance, and the abduction of Helen, the queen whose beauty launched 1,000 ships. Despite their might, the Greeks could not breach Troy's towering walls. The conflict dragged into its 10th year, draining armies on both sides. Then came Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, known not for brute strength, but for cunning. It was he who saw a path when all others saw defeat. Odysseus proposed a plan, a wooden horse, massive and hollow, built as an offering to the gods, and designed to hide soldiers within. Under moonlit nights, Greek carpenters shaped the giant structure. To the Trojans, it would appear to be a surrender. In truth, it was a trap. The Greek armies burned their camps and sailed away, or so it seemed. In reality, their ships hid behind a nearby island, waiting. At dawn, the Trojans found the great wooden horse standing outside their gates. No enemy remained. The war, they believed, was over. Yet not all were convinced. The priest Laocoon famously warned, "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts." But fate had already moved against him. According to myth, sea serpents emerged and killed Laocoon and his sons, a sign the Trojans took as divine approval of the horse. Despite doubts, excitement, and exhaustion, won. Troy decided to drag the enormous horse into the city as a trophy of victory. That night, the Trojans feasted. Fires lit the sky. Music echoed through the streets. For the first time in a decade, they felt safe. Inside the horse, Greek soldiers remained silent, cramped in darkness. Among them was Odysseus, waiting for the moment to strike. When the fires burned low and the city slept, the Greek fleet turned back from its hiding place. The final act had begun. The warriors inside the horse cut their way out. They opened the gates to the returning Greek army. Caught in their sleep, the Trojans woke to chaos. Flames rose from their homes as Greek forces swept through the city. A desperate resistance formed, but the Greeks were relentless. After 10 years of stalemate, their vengeance came swiftly. By sunrise, Troy, once the pride of the ancient world, had fallen. Its walls, thought unbreakable, were conquered by deception, not force. Some Trojans escaped. Aeneas, led by the gods, would later journey to Italy, but most were taken captive or killed. Historians still debate how much of the story is myth and how much is history. Archaeology suggests Troy did exist, and that it burned. But whether the horse was a real structure, a metaphor, or a siege engine, one truth remains: strategy can outweigh strength. The mastermind would not return home for 10 more years. His journey, the Odyssey, became another enduring legend of Greek lore. The Trojan horse became a symbol across ages of deception, brilliance, and the unpredictable nature of war. Ancient epics preserved the tale, blending historical memory with divine influence, shaping how civilizations remembered Troy. The story persists because it captures something universal, the moment a single idea reshapes the fate of nations. Modern historians analyze the tale for clues, from battlefield tactics to Bronze Age politics, searching for truth behind the myth. And so, the fall of Troy stands as one of humanity's oldest war stories, echoing through time as both legend and lesson. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient warfare and myth, hit the subscribe button for more.